Hello, I thought I'd make a quick vlog. And today I went to a food bank because the last food bank I went to, I ate all the meat. And so I went to the food bank to get more meat. And they were actually giving away um, things for Thanksgiving dinner. And I didn't expect that. So, I got a chicken instead a whole chicken instead of a turkey, and they gave me a bag of stuffing, a bag of mashed potatoes, and some canned goods for the Thanksgiving meal. And I thought that was so nice of them. Anyway, I was in line at at the food bank, and I was having a Jesus 911 moment because I realized I probably didn't have enough gas to uh to make it to my sister's house, which I had to do that night and back. So I'm thinking to myself, what do I do? What do I do? So I just happened to ask one of the people working there if they gave out gas money. And he said, no, but are you in need of gas? And I said, yes. And he gave me $20. And I thought to myself, that is so sweet. I mean, I was thinking like $2, $3 for a gallon, and someone gave me 20, and that's because Marissa has faith. Marissa has faith. They don't give out money at food banks, but Marissa has faith, and you see how it is playing out. When she has her so-called Jesus 911 moments, Jesus always steps in. We had nothing to do with that. Yeah. So, I mean, that was so nice. And I want to thank that man. I don't know if he was a priest working there or not. He is someone. And we're not saying who he is, but he was someone. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much. You don't know how much $20 means to me right now. I mean, at this point in my life, $20 means so much. And so I put $10 in gas, and I'm saving the other $10. Well, I bought a pop with some of it, and then I'm saving the rest of it for more gas, maybe, or if I need something. I don't know, but I always think it's a good idea to at least have $5 cash on hand, which I never ever do, but and that is a good idea. We recommend everyone have at least $20 cash on hand at all times. Okay, yeah. So once I get everything straightened out, I should be able to keep $20 cash on hand at all times, and which will be next month because, well, maybe not next month, but starting in January for sure, because I have whittled down my debt, and I thought I was going to be done with it in November, which is this month, but I don't know. It just wasn't possible. So now it is whittled down, and I really can pay the whole thing off and be done with it. And we will be glad when that happens. Yeah, I'll be glad too. So, let's see what else. Um, I talked to two people today. Well, yeah, I talked to two people today, and it was nice. It was nice. There were one was someone I don't talk to that often, and one was someone that I talk to almost every day. And you know, the first one we made plans to go to the food bank together, but she couldn't make it, so I went on my own. And then the second was just a friend who needs prayers right now. Yes, He needs a lot of prayers. Yeah. Anyway, but that's about all I did. The food bank. Oh, I went to my sister's house and she had more quiche. I'm like, how does she have so much quiche? So she gave me another big piece of quiche and more peppers and stuffed peppers. And I found out it wasn't cream cheese that she stuffed the peppers with. It was I think three different kinds of cheeses and basil and some other spices. I don't know, but herbs and spices. So now I have no idea. I thought I could duplicate the recipe, and Marissa can ask her sister or look up a recipe online. They're very simple to make. Yeah. Anyway, so that was that. And that was my day. I know she didn't share anything too personal. That's why we allowed her to talk. All right. Um so yeah. So yeah. That's it. That's it. Um you know, I know that I'm Marissa Gonzalez, supposed to be nothing going on, and everyone, well, a lot of people, I'm very hated in this city. I'm very hated. And I don't know, but when I was discussing this with someone, not the city in general, but a certain place, and he was telling me why people there were upset with me. I'm like, yeah, they've been upset with me since day one, you know, and they have not been friendly since day one. And, whatever incident they say that I did, it wasn't because of that. It was because of something much bigger that they did. And I came home and I just was in a bad mood. I'm like, yeah, okay, why don't you tell lies too about it and everything? I don't know. But then I prayed the rosary and I prayed the sorrowful mysteries, and I focused on how Jesus accepted everything, and he even forgave, and he was and he accepted it. So, that helped me to re-accept the way I am viewed here in Cleveland and forget about what was going on at that certain place. So help me to forget about it. Um, because Jesus, he really went through a lot, and he had his enemies, and he's a good example. He is the best example. Jesus is the best example. Yeah. So I want to follow his example, and I can do that now without just giving it lip service because I prayed the rosary. I don't know how long it will last because, it's intense what these people feel towards me. But at least it calmed me so much, and I felt so at peace after I prayed the rosary and focused in on the fact that Jesus had more enemies and were more vicious, that they even murdered him and tortured him to death, and he still accepted it and forgave them. So I thought to myself, how am I supposed to be upset about any little thing? It was just more of the fact that it's been going on for so long. um Maybe I'm a little frustrated, which I shouldn't be, that I'm not out of Cleveland yet, and that I have to apologize to Jesus for, because I keep saying I have faith and whenever, but maybe I was just a little frustrated. So I will apologize to Jesus when I pray tonight. And but that's really what happened, and we allowed her to tell that story because it relates to a lot of people. Yeah. And I didn't give details, and she didn't give details. Yeah. Anyway, Father John, do you have anything to add? Yes, I do. We want to really emphasize the fact that Marissa cannot receive anything right now. We appreciate it very, very much. We appreciate all your gifts and all your letters and all of the money that you're sending. But she can't read the letters right now. She can't receive the gifts, and she can't accept money. So we are asking you to save your money. If you want to send a letter, we will keep the letters and she'll read them when she's ready. The gifts, we ask you to give the gifts to charity, please. Please. All right. Yeah. Yes. Anyway, thank you so much. That is so kind that you would think to send me a gift. Oh my gosh. Really, seriously, that is like, I don't know. I mean, that is so kind. That is so kind. And you think to send me money? Thank you. Thank you. And letters, oh, you know I want to read those letters. And when I'm whole again, I should be able to fast read, quick read, or whatever it's called. And I should be able to read all the letters and remember them all, in a fair amount of time. And this is true. Marissa will be able to read the letters, all of them, and retain what each and every one says. Yeah. So I will I'll probably get someone to help me out so I can respond to every letter. She'll have a team of people helping her. Yeah. So if you want to send letters now, I can be like, oh yeah, that was that day or that was that time when I decided to look for a job again, and it was November. I was still in debt after all these years, and da 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 da. And I'd be like, oh, look at this, so sweet. I can't believe this person wrote this. And I can send a thank you letter and personalize it and say, thank you so much for everything. And, I don't know, just communicate with you. That's what I want to do. I want comments, but she can't get comments on her vlog. I can't. But I definitely will answer the letters. I think I'll be able to. You will be able to. Marissa will be able to answer each and every letter that has been sent to her and will be sent to her. So you can send letters. Just realize we don't know when she's going to be whole. And so you may have to wait a while before you get a response. Yeah. But a response you will get. Yes, a response you will get. Um, Thank you. Thank you so much. And really thank you to that man who just handed me $20. Thank you so much. Thank you. You really don't understand what $20 does for me right now. It's like, it's so, I mean, it's awesome. Thank you. And I use the word awesome to describe Jesus. So I always use the word awesome to describe Jesus. And in my Jesus 911 moment, a awesome person gave me an awesome gift. So thank you. Thank you. And all of you out there sending gifts and trying to give me money in my Jesus 911 era, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It shows that Jesus is here. Thank you, but save your money. And really, if I can't accept gifts, then don't send any. Send them to people who really need them. I like little things like keychains that are cute, little things like that. So, we don't want you sending anything. Yeah, I don't want anything. Anyway, but yeah, so that's it. All right. Well, on that note, I'm going to end this vlog and I'm going to say, I hope everybody watching has a great evening tonight and a great day tomorrow and things go your way. All right. Bye.